is the trail this morning. Good morning. So I started my day with an exciting climb down a waterfall. It wasn't too long, maybe total 0.2 of a mile. But that was a long 0.2 of a mile based on time. It took me a while to figure it out. And I'm glad it's over. So today I'm gonna go about 14 miles total, and I get to pass a couple huts today, 2 different huts. And I'm looking forward to it, to see what these huts are all about. And I'll try to share more about them later. But I just wanted to say good morning and say that I'm doing good and that I have another fun day ahead in the Whites. First views of the morning. And this is the trail that I'm going down currently. All right, so I'm at the Galehead Hut. This is the first hut on in the White Mountains that I'm actually gonna go into. There was another one, Lonesome Lake Hut, that I passed the other day, but I didn't stop at. But I wanted to explain quickly what the huts are. They are like bunk rooms for people to stay in. Typically, thru hikers do not stay here because you have to book a reservation and it's quite pricey, like over $100. So a lot of times hikers just go through. All right, I got interrupted earlier at the hut, but I was saying that thru hikers don't usually stay at the huts, but they do usually go through, and the workers at the huts will give out leftovers if they're available. And then sometimes there's like at lunch hours, there's soup and pastries that will be free for thru hikers. So I actually received a little card yesterday showing that I am a thru hiker, and then I can use that card at these huts. The huts also sell like Cliff bars and things like that, like Snickers bars, some little snack type items if needed. So that was my first hut. There was no leftovers available. They had just gotten eaten, and that's all right. I have my own food today, and I have another hut this afternoon, and I hope I make it there for the soup. We'll see. All right, and I'm now working on the climb up South Twin Mountain. I guess it's a 0.8 mile climb, and I guess it's like 1,100 feet of elevation gain, and it's supposed to be difficult, but typically I don't mind the climb up that much. It's the steep descents that really take a lot of my time. So I'm looking forward to the climb up, and I think there's going to be some good views. All right, so I made it down from South Twin Peak, or South Twin Mountain, and I have only gone 4.5 miles today, and it's 11 a.m. and I left camp this morning at around 6:15. It is shocking how hard the miles are through the White Mountains. I'm not taking long breaks. Like, I'm constantly moving and getting, it feels like, nowhere. And it's okay. Like, I think a lot of hikers feel this way through the Whites. We've been warned the whole trip to cut the mileage down, and I mean, I am. Today I'm planning on going 14 miles because that's the next campsite. I probably wouldn't go that far, but that's the next one in order. So I guess I could stealth camp. If I need to, I will, but I'm trying to make it 14.5, I think, which is another like 10 miles to go. And it's 11. So I have a lot of work to do today, but I think that the trail is going to be a little easier for some stretches today. I don't think all of it, but at least it looks like flatter on the map. So just gonna try to like keep my head down and move, get some miles in. I just had a snack and now it's time to get working. All right, Ethan Pond Campsite, 4.8 miles. That is where I'm heading to today. So I think it's been a while since I've updated anything on here. I've been just tired today. I haven't done high mileage days, but I've done high effort days since I've been back on trail. Every day has just completely exhausted me. So that's all right. That's what the White Mountains are all about. It's not that the trail is impossible to do. It's just very, very time consuming and technical, and you're spending all of your effort thinking about the trail, where you're gonna step your foot and which the best way, and how can I avoid this mud, and you know, this water crossing, where's the best place to go. It's just very mentally draining. I even was listening to a podcast earlier and I had to pause it because I was spending so much time thinking about my hike and not the podcast. But I'm on a stretch right now that's really nice. This is the nicest trail I've seen since probably Vermont. So that's a relief. It's very rewarding, and I think it continues for a little while. So I'm hoping to make it to Ethan Pond Campsite, but I think that there's stealth sites before then. So if I don't make it tonight, that's all right. It's 3:37 and I've only gone like 10 miles today or something like that. It's just unbelievable how much work you put in for such little mileage. So again, I'm not upset about it. I knew to expect this. It's just crazy to like see it in action about how difficult this section is. But I know it's not forever. The White Mountains will end. And then I have, you know, southern Maine to deal with, which is also very challenging. So I'll let tomorrow worry about itself. Just stopped to get water. This is what the water looks like. How disgusting. Let's see what it looks like filtered. This is what it looks like filtered. Boy, I know it's technically safe to drink, and I'm going to carry it for a little bit. I was getting water because I thought I was going to go to a south campsite instead of going to the campground that you have to pay for, to Ethan's Pond. But this is the water that I would have to deal with tonight. So I'm going to carry it just in case I stealth camp, and I'll be grateful then. But I'm also thinking that I might just hike now to that campsite where they probably will have better water than this.